wish everybody would just stop this talk about, getting Trump off the ballot because he was involved in an insurrection and something, blah, 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 blah. And my comments are not regarding whether he actually did, in terms of his, like, what did he do with an insurrection? Was it an insurrection? None of that stuff is what I'm talking about or what I have issue with. I just know this country. I know the United States of America, and the idea that a corrupt buffoon like Donald Trump would be, so cleanly removed by, some thing in the blah, blah, blah. He's not allowed to run for president. Okay, and then he's removed, and then that's that. When have we ever seen anything in this country happen that way? Right? I mean, maybe I have to be honest with the fact that I'm just speaking based on feeling, right? So this is not necessarily a logical stance, factual, fact-based. This is what the law states and legal precedent and blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's not what this is about. But what this is about, and this is something that I noticed we struggle with in this country, this is about a recognition of the reality about how things run in this country. And the way things run in this country is just not, hey, Trump is off the ballot. Really? If that were realistic, right? Trump would have never been on the ballot in the first place. Right? They would have looked at his history and what he has done in the past and would have recognized in 2016, hey man, like, we got to have at least some standards of who can be president. I'm not putting this all on Trump either to say he's the only one that shouldn't have run. He definitely stands out in that regard. But if this was realistic that they could just pop him off the ballot, then he wouldn't have been on the ballot in 2016. The fact that a buffoon, con man, huckster, reality TV star like him could run and win in the first place tells me that they ain't gonna pop him off the ballot. Now, I guess I could step outside of feelings a little bit for a second. So if I deal in a factual world, logic-based, I would say the problem would be, again, non-tribal, right? So we're not rooting for one side or the other side. We're just quest for truth. If that is the thing, then a couple of issues pop up real fast. Okay. In order for you to have him removed from the ballot based on insurrection, blah, 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 there has to be something solid, that this is established upon, right? We're saying he was involved in this thing that was really, this is a really bad thing, right? But if it's so bad, how is it that this guy's not in jail? How is it that he has not been convicted of such? Now they're finally going through the motions and whatever, so we'll see what comes of it. I'm not very positive or optimistic that, he's gonna, justice will be served, specifically regarding the insurrection. But if he was convicted of the insurrection, something insurrection related, that's a different story, because now we have established officially that he caused the insurrection, he inspired it, he was involved in it, whatever it is. But at this point, again, this is what happens when you're nonpartisan, right? When you are just objective and not trying to be a team, right? Then I have to say, innocent until proven guilty. I believe he's absolutely guilty, but he hasn't been convicted, right? So how do we pre-conviction remove him from the ballot based on something? I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is we would have to prove in court that he is guilty of whatever we're saying he's guilty of regarding insurrection, which is the premise for pulling him from the ballot, right? You can't just say it's my opinion that he's such and such, and based on that pull him from the ballot. Like, what? I don't think it works like that. Right? So that's the logic-based argument I would make. But otherwise, this is the United States of Hollywood. This is the United States of chaos, the United States of social media. And in this country, it just don't work that way. You disagree with me? Make your argument. Comment below. I want to hear your thoughts. This is Debate Me channel. Debate Me in the comment section below. Click on the like button. Subscribe. Smash that bell. Be well. Let's see how many people continue with this dialogue about we're gonna get him off the ballot. We're gonna get him off the ballot. Yeah. When you get him off the ballot, you call me up and let me know. I want to see with my own eyes. Until then, bullshit. It's my opinion.